Like him or not, this son of a bitch can wrestle. He is the current and reigning PPW King of the Iron Man, Marcus the King Smith. Folks, pinkies up. The Queen's wave. All that happy horse manure. And his opponent tonight hails from the PPW Training Academy. He stands 6 foot tall at 190 pounds. Rockstar Rosey! And so, all you all know, this opening contest is 2-1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. We are off. Now, Marcus the King Smith can wrestle when he wants to. He is in no way, shape, or form around these parts a fan favorite, but he can wrestle when he wants to, and that kind of makes us hate him more. He's not a popular guy. He's not as delightful as he likes to think he is, but he possesses a great awareness of wrestling, holds, maneuvers, counters, and knows where he is in that ring at almost all times. Rockstar Rosey knows he's not the biggest dog in the fight, but it is not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. He has tremendous endurance out there as he trains like an athlete, triathlete. And here we go right off the back. Marcus the King Smith is trying to get in some wrestling. He's been out wrestled into a nice exchange that ends up with the taller man, Rockstar Rosey, with the full Nelson. Marcus going for the hair, but there is none. Oh, but Marcus, see what I'm saying? 1 count. This is a good match. Look at that. Yes. Endurance versus savvy. That's what we're watching here. Not to say that Marcus doesn't have endurance, and not to say that Rosey doesn't have savvy. But Marcus has more savvy than Rosey, and Rosey has more endurance than Marcus. That's what evens this shit out. And look at this. Marcus the King Smith actually does well from a guard position. Front chancery. I believe we are even now with the 1 counts in this matchup. Look at Rosey. Marcus swings and a miss. And look at this. Beautiful. Rosey has now got the figure 4 or arm bar, if you like, on the left arm of Marcus the King Smith. Marcus with the double leg. He goes for the spinning toe hold, and he's trying to get him into a figure 4. It might be early. No, he's locked it in. However, it's like I said before, early. That allows Rosey to have his wits about him as well as his energy saved and oxygen stored. He breaks the hold, and Marcus has a backup plan, which is closed fist to the back of the head. Marcus calculates the elbow and, of course, misses. Rosey goes right back to that arm, an arm wringer into a wrist lock, and then he slips on up on the old flim flam, and now he's back to the figure 4 on the arm. Marcus trying to body slam him off. Rosey hangs on and shows you that good things come to those who wait. He hangs on. That adds more pressure to Marcus's arm predicament because all that power from the body slam got redirected toward Mark. It's kind of, if you will, if you're into martial arts, Wing Chun. Wing Chun teaches you to use another man's power against him. And look at this. Marcus the King Smith going Mills Mascaris on Rockstar Rosey. Now, even though I don't like Marcus, it warms the heart to see old Mills and imitated out there. And here goes Rosey with the hammerlock. Marcus reverses. There's some good wrestling going on tonight in Chicagoland, folks, and it's here at Premier Pro Wrestling. Oh, look at this here. This is some wrestling, folks. This is some rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. If you're happy ass, oh, 1, 2, oh, and Marcus up with the legs. Good back and forth, my friends. Look at that, the ankle lock, the ankle lock. It's early, Rosey's still got some gas in the tank. But Marcus will not let him get near those ropes. He's going to have to find another way out. And sure as shit, Rockstar Rosey does. And Rockstar Rosey trying to capitalize off of the dazed king. Nice. Beautiful monkey flip. Mark, would you hang that light up for me while you're up there? Loves it. Covered by the Rockstar. Franco Maltese doing a great job refereeing tonight. And look at this. Goes right back to that left arm. If it works, don't fix it. It's been working for almost 5 minutes now. Look at Marcus, though. He's got a counter. And there it is. Into the overhand wrist lock. Both men have outstanding wrestling game, like I told you. I can't take anything away from the talent of Marcus. The character leaves a bit to be desired. 5 minutes gone. 5 minutes gone. Good back and forth, I would say. Oh, Marcus with a beautiful counter. Steps right into that Japanese-style arm drag. And almost a 1 count. But it caught Mark off guard. Rosey is chipping away at the psyche of the king, or is he? You heard that shot to the breadbasket. That's about as tight as it gets. And you guys know, if you've ever had it happen, if you're not ready for that punch, man, it's going to knock the wind out of you. I think he's going for a pile driver. And it's time. It might be time. After that gut shot that might have knocked the wind out of Rosey. Rosey goes for the counter. Gets the backdrop. The coccyx of the king. Yes, I said coccyx. That's another scientific term for tailbone. Rosey dominating with the left arm of Marcus the King Smith, who got caught watching the paint dry for a 1 count. Marcus obviously confused, and he's going back to a head scissor. Is he going back to that? No, he just got him off into a covers, but Rosey is still on that arm. Loves it. Marcus may tag. Wait. Monkey flip, and Rosey hangs on. Once again, that is not a Wing Chun move, but it is a Wing Chun, which is an outstanding martial art principle. Use the other man's energy against him, and that's what Rosey's doing right now. Boy, he's a good wrestler. I wonder where he learned that shit. Oh, yeah, the PPW Training Academy. Hit us up for training. Uh-oh. We don't teach that. A foot to the Adam's apple. That's not in our in our wheelhouse, but okay, it worked. Mark's got the upper hand now. Or does he? Small package, inside cradle. I'm sorry, 2 count for a 2 count. And look at that drop kick. The king is red from the waist up. He shoots over to the corner and ropes to avoid the pinfall attempt. Rosey gonna get on him. And look at Marcus. He's staggered, to say the least. These guys have been going at it. They gotta be tired. It's gonna be a long night either way because they're wrestling twice. He went to that high-risk district, and the old king was probably playing a little possum there. He'll do that, folks. He'll take a lot of abuse, absorb a lot of punishment to get you to make a mistake, and then this is what comes next. And that's a good cover. Even though he's not hooking the legs, he had that body straddle, which was good. It's just not time. Rosey just has too much gas because of his extensive training. And Rosey with a forearm strike to the belly. That's 2, that's 3. Get some laces to the eyes or eyelids. Even if you get the eyelids, folks, that skin is paper. It's velvet. It's so tender. It hurts like hell. And close fist right in front of the referee, ignoring Franco Maltese's warning. Irish whip reversed by the Rockstar. He goes down for another backdrop. Gets caught in the sunset. 2. That was close, but no cigar, King. Drop toe hold before Rosey can mount a comeback. Nicely done. See what I'm saying? Oh, that's nice. Of course, the legs have more power than the upper body, and Rosey's left leg is being compromised right now. Marcus used that as a means to ride him and get control with the front face lock. Why do they put the bit into the horse's mouth, folks? Because if you control the horse's head, you control the horse. Rosey trying to get out of it, but Marcus tried to counter with a neck breaker. Rosey into the backslide. He almost gets the victory. Marcus up first. Just your good old-fashioned skull crusher. That will box the ears. That could cauliflower the ears, and not to mention the pressure that it puts on the head and neck. Right now, Marcus the Kingsmith with the upper hand. He's focused on the neck. He's tenderized the neck. Now he's trying to sink his teeth in, twisting on the neck for the submission. Rosey must be thinking about it because the referee keeps asking him. Rosey's going to have to dig down deep as he's getting his mud checked right now to see what he's made of. That's what May the Better Man Win, which is tonight's theme, is all about. And Rosey right now staying alive, snapmare by the Rockstar. Made Marcus kiss his own knee. 10 minutes gone, 10 minutes gone, and a cover. 1, 2, Marcus kicking out. Marcus is resilient too, folks. He talks a lot of trash, but I will guarantee you probably don't too many guys are as avid runners as Marcus is. He really believes in your old school road work, but in addition to that, he's updated his running to 2023 standards, intervals. He watches his times, how far, what days he does what. So he does have endurance out there. And he did a wonderful job of keeping Rosey at bay. And that was not a bad Russian leg sweep. Float over to, that was the closest Marcus has come to a 3 count. So you see what I'm saying. His strategy is working out there. Just not enough yet. It's still any man's match, but Marcus has been dominating. Oh, with little tricks like that. Are you trying to convince us or yourself, Marcus? Marcus backs him in. Irish whip reversed by Rosey, reversed by Marcus. Up and over. Nice. He might surprise him with the schoolboy through the middle. No, 2 count. Beautiful, though. Beautiful way to stay alive out there. And the king with a drop kick to the chin. That was in no way, shape, or form a lacking drop kick. That was a great drop kick, my friends. Stay thirsty, my friends. Marcus is up first. Count stops. Rosey in a daze. Now what's I see what he's going to do. He's going to go Billy Robinson on his ass. For those of you that don't know your old-timey wrestling, what an effective move this is. This is the octopus. I think Billy Robinson invented it, but if he didn't, he's the man that made this octopus famous. And look at how many different parts of the body and pressure points this hold is working. It's excruciating when it's locked in like that. But Rosey is worming his way out of that one. Marcus pulls him down by the tights in front of the referee. Oh, big knee to the sternum and a cover. One, and a hook of the ropes. Whoa. Oh. Good job, Rosey. Good job. Marcus the King Smith killing time. He knows that he's close to getting a disqualification. He's probably pushed this referee as far as he could, and he knows it. 1, 2, and no. What a great finish that would have been, folks. The Rockstar is spent. Marcus is spent. The referee is chomping at the bit as Marcus has tested him emotionally in the last 13 minutes. These two guys are both down. I don't see a double knockout coming, but I do see two guys working hard, and Marcus is trying to beg off and make a deal with the devil. Rosey backs him in, Irish whips him in. Marcus with a flying fist or forearm, I couldn't tell. He told him he was sorry. Yeah, he mind-effed him, folks. That's the old mind-eff. And now Marcus Smith goes back to the head and neck that he tenderized earlier. And he is working that head and neck now like a vampire. He's tried all the pinfalls he could think of for the moment. So he's going to try to submit the Rockstar. And he might do it. Worst case scenario, he makes the Rockstar work hard like he is. And look at this. Rockstar possesses this thing called a Burmese sleeper, folks. This is a variation of it. This is a legit MMA move. He's got it locked in on Mark, but Marcus takes him to the ropes. 2. Rosey, don't get carried away. He could get disqualified. Marcus cuts him off with that knee to the sternum before too much damage could be done. And right back to that octopus. This is some good wrestling. This is why Marcus annoys us even more. Can wrestle. Consummate, I would venture to say. Rosey's really showed the guts, the determination, and the love that he has for the profession tonight, hasn't he? Look at him chop away, little bit at the thigh, little bit at the thigh. Unbelievable. Slow but sure. Little engine that could. What's he going to hit him with? The Machumba Bomb. I haven't seen the Machumba Bomb in years. But that took everything Rosey had in the tank, too, and now the playing field's level. We could very well see a double knockout finish. Count up to 5. Marcus stops the count by getting a foot on the mat. Rosey up first. Drop kick sends Marcus back. Rosey comes at him full force. Backsplash. You heard the bodies hit into a bulldog, and he lands it, and this may win it for the Rockstar. No. He's not satisfied. He wants to go for something else. 15 minutes gone. He's going to try to sneak in that sleeper, folks. He wants that pass out or submission after all that cheating from Marcus Smith, and I don't blame him. Hang on, Rosey. Hang on. Look at this. He tried to drop him on the top rope, and that just hurt him more. That's locked in. That's locked in. How do you get out of this? He's straddling Marcus. Marcus is up. Marcus is up. He's in survival mode. Marcus with the Northern Lights. 1, 2. No, Rosey hangs on. Look at this. Beautiful principles. Beautiful principles. Marcus dipping. Marcus dipping. This is going to be it. He just got to wait a minute. Marcus floats through. No. His foot's on the ropes. Oh! Your winner of this opening contest and will be on the winning side of the final match tonight in this May the Better Man Win, Marcus the King Smith. Introducing first, from Guerrero, Mexico. Ooh. He is the former PPW heavyweight champion. He stands 6'1", 210 pounds. Please give it up for El Guerrero, Jose Acosta. Yes, you heard that right, folks. They are chanting Jose's caca.
Caca. That's what you are, Jose. Yeah, you're poop.
His opponent tonight stands 6'4", 235 pounds. He is currently one half of Premier Pro Wrestling's Tag Team Champions. Please give it up for Badass Branden Campbell. This is going to be one hell of a matchup. I am not bullshitting you. I would never intentionally bullshit you when I say this. When I say that El Guerrero Jose Acosta is in the top 24 wrestlers anywhere in the world tonight. Outstanding wrestler. He has got it down, okay? He really defines the term human chess, and that's what wrestling is. Badass Branden Campbell is about the hungriest youngster I've seen in a long, long time. He took the wrestling industry around here by storm. Eats, breathes, sleeps, shoots, and shits the wrestling business, the sport of wrestling. Incredibly strong, great look, great size, outstanding work ethic, can wrestle with anyone. And I cannot think of a more formidable opponent for El Guerrero than Badass Branden Campbell. Look at that, Jose right off the bat kicks him in that left thigh, folks. That put a sting on him, grabs the head, but Branden wrestles his way out of that to the hammerlock, transitions around, and says to Acosta, without saying to Acosta, whatever you could do, I could do better. Yes, and so far he is better. He has the size advantage, and he's working that thing, this head and neck like a vice. Acosta's having his trouble trying to get Branden off his head. Smart wrestling by Branden Campbell. Acosta backs him in, and guess what? Branden Campbell will not do business. He will not release the head that easy. At this point, Jose's breath is probably starting to kick in. The heart is racing. Anxiety is setting in. That's no problem for Acosta, though. He pulls the hair of his opponent, pulls him back. Branden Campbell says, I've seen that movie, you son bitch. I came tonight prepared and loaded for bear. And look at this as he beats the former champion corner to corner. Nicely done. He puts all that weight into Acosta. Did I tell you how quick and agile Branden is for his size? That was beautiful display of it right there. But to Acosta's credit, you see him kick out of that onslaught at one. Not many guys in today's industry can do that. And this is what you're seeing right here. The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Branden is trying to fight from the high ground, while Jose does not want him to get that full Nelson because he knows he's in trouble. Now at least he's got Branden off that full Nelson tip for now. And he's got control of the larger man. Not for long, Branden's up. Couple of solid elbows, and now he got that full Nelson he wanted. See why he didn't want that from the high ground? It's even worse. Fight from the high ground when you can. The Book of War. The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Acosta trying to get to the ropes. And look at him cinch that in and put that amazing pressure on the neck of Acosta. We're 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes in, and Acosta is hurting for certain. Referee Danny Dixon doing not bad at this point, keeping an eye on the action, the haps, what's going on in that squared circle.
Let's go, Branden!
That full Nelson, man, that's a son bitch, especially when the guy you're playing is 6'4". Now for Acosta, he's out. And he gets Branden with a forearm. Look at Acosta's going back to that neck. It's been softened up. Oh, nice swing, bada. And here we go. Good display of Branden's power, his superhuman strength on top of the strength that he earns in the gym. 1, 2, no. Not to mention the strength that he earns around here at the PPW Training Academy. We had about 12 students the other night, and Branden was picking all 12 of these guys up and not power bombing them, but picking them up into the power bomb position just to work out. Look at that strike right in the sternum. Look at Acosta's face as it all. Oh, and that was solid. Thump. Jeez, and that one almost sent Acosta over the top rope. Here comes Branden. Oh, big high knee right in the diaphragm, and Acosta is up against the ropes basically in a bucket. Oh, Acosta pumps the brakes on the snapmare, forcing Branden to throw him in with the Irish whip. Oh, and what do you think's going to happen on that one? Branden's got about a 25-pound weight advantage and about a 3-inch height advantage. Look at that on the back. And he's got to roll him over, hook the leg on, both legs. Whoa. Everybody here thought it was over. Let me tell you something. I've been watching El Guerrero, and I trained El Guerrero probably 5 years ago, so I knew that wasn't it. It would be something if it was. This guy, a lot of resilience, a lot of endurance, and too many tricks up his sleeve to count. And he's adding new tricks every week. It's what we do here when we train. Our goal when we're training you is to get you in that ring, get you ring ready so you have matches. That's where the real training begins. No matter whatever any idiot tells you, wrestling is 90% mental, my friends, for fans and for prospective wrestlers. Wrestling is 90% mental. I'll say it again. As you can see, your stronger mentally folks are the ones that dominate the industry and are making the most money and have the most belts. 5 minutes gone. 5 minutes gone. And yes, Acosta is dipping, but I can assure you, this hold is doing what it's supposed to do, but in one way, shape, or form, Acosta is somewhat playing possum. And that's what he does. He lays in wait. Strikes like a cobra when the time is right. See what I just said? I mean, I called that. Am I good or am I good? He was gone, but not gone enough to do what he just did to Branden Campbell. And that'll equalize that size real damn quick, guys. Real quick. Acosta getting on Branden. You got to stay on Branden if he wants to win this match. But look at that. That backfired. Branden's mud has been checked. And God, what a roundhouse. Look at Acosta. Oh! Oh! Wait, he's hanging on for dear life. He don't want to hit the floor. He doesn't have a choice. And bangs his face on the apron on the way down for his trouble. That was exciting, folks. I don't care who you are. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, that shit was compelling with a capital C. We might see a count out. A count out. Here comes Acosta. Too much pride, too much Latino pride. And there he is. With that human chest I told you he's famous for. Very proud of himself. See what I mean? You gotta love him in a way. Oh, God, I love him. Right in the floating ribs. Right in the short ribs. God bless Branden. Oh, that's gonna knock the wind out of you and send unbelievable pain shooting through your whole side. The liver. Yeah, that's the right side. The liver. Kidneys. Possible kidneys. He just keeps adding that pressure to the sternum, and Branden Campbell's body language in the corner here tells that whole story for you guys. Right now, Jose Acosta giving the younger Branden Campbell a lesson out there. But trust me when I tell you, Branden is no way near finished yet. He's got a lot of resilience. Acosta manhandling for the interim. And look at that, body scissors. Jose is a very good command of the use of the legs in the wrestling sport, in the sport of wrestling. And also, like I told you before, ring presence. The ref can't see him do it because that big body of Branden Campbell's in front of him when he grabs those ropes for extra leverage. Look at Jose laying weights. Make sure the referee can't see a thing, and then adds that pressure. Branden, you've got this, might do it. Nope. Campbell with a whole hell of a lot left in the tank. Not as much as a few minutes ago. 1, 2. But he's got enough left in the tank. And oh, Acosta reaches for the second rope out of frustration. He gets busted. He's got to break that hold or he could get disqualified. Dixon doing a good job controlling Acosta. A cover, good. 1, 2. No. You never know. In a commotional time like that, he could have stole the pinfall on Branden Campbell. He's got the front face lock on Branden. He's keeping Branden flat on the mat. Referee Dixon looking to make sure there's no chokes. Doing a good job of that. And watch this added pressure. There's more pressure when he stays up there until he flips through than just one standard flip through. It keeps the blood flow, the lactic acid, and the oxygen flow slowed up. Look at, see what I'm saying? Look at the arms. I can't even finish my sentence, and it's fun floating in front of you. Ooh, I thought the arm dropped. Unbelievable. And look at that. There's only one way to go after all that time, and that's down. Branden's still in trouble, though. But Branden's taking those few minutes, those seconds, to fight up. He's got to counter this or it's over. Nice, right in the solar plexus. That one was even better. It sent Guerrero off his feet, and Branden trying to bang it into fifth gear. But he walks right in to the educated foot of Acosta. And this might do it. 1, 2, no. That right there, my friends, is why we form good habits around here and become a slave to them, because that was instinct on the kick out. 10 minutes gone. 10 minutes gone. And here we go. He's trying to ditch effort cover, but Acosta's just not put away enough for that. And look at them distract the referee and choke the life out of Branden Campbell. The referee didn't even know what happened. You know that Jose Acosta is the one that taught me that next to the point of the skull, where our skull fuses in as an infant, the shin bone is the hardest bone in the body and perfectly legal in the sport of pro wrestling. Now he's focusing on the head and neck. The neck, the nerves. Jose brings so much to the table. creative moves, wrestling, old school, new school, adaptability, open-mindedness, willingness, and an incredible use of his lower body and legs. Avid martial arts fan, that's where it comes from. But Branden got a gigantic heart. And look at him stay alive out there, and he's actually got Acosta off his case, at least for a second. Acosta up against the ropes. Branden with a high knee. Backs him in. Acosta reverses it. Oh! Oh! And I'll tell you, if Branden had the juice, that would be it. But he's taken so much punishment over the last 5 to 7 minutes, man. That was the last thing he had in the tank. The man who oxygenates the most while he's down there is going to come up with the upper hand, and that is the badass who has now banged it into overdrive, folks. Banged it into overdrive. Good night, Acosta. Belly to belly. Oh! And he goes for the cover? No, he doesn't. He's not satisfied. I think he's going to give him his patented fall away. Yep, watch this. Yeet! Yeet! Acosta up against the ropes with scoliosis. Side slam, and how much can Acosta take? Pin him, kid. He's yours. 1, 2, no! It doesn't get any closer than that. Acosta. This is why it's hard to hate the man, or makes us love to hate the man. He can wrestle. And it's got to frustrate the shit out of the younger man, badass Branden Campbell. And look at that, a handful of hair. And he's on him like flies on dung. And now he's attacking that midsection before Branden even knew what hit him. Or is it the other way around? Is Branden mentally and emotionally matures out there but runs right into the elbow, I believe. Oh! Did you see that right under the eye? He caught him. 1, 2, hey! To the dissatisfaction of the fans in attendance tonight, the winner of that one, El Guerrero, Jose Acosta. The first participant, or the first team tonight, badass Branden Campbell and Rockstar Rosey. And I guess they've earned the right to have their own entrances, so. The first participant of the opposing team, El Guerrero, Jose Acosta. some Spanish, even if it is slang. See what I mean about culture, folks? That was a joke, for Christ's sake. I guess not funny enough for you. You kids don't think I'm funny, huh? Well, forget it. You guys came to watch wrestling anyway. And his partner, Marcus the King Smith. You need this? Oh, he's not taking it. He will not take the mic, folks. This is a first. This is a first. We are off to a great start. Marcus the King Smith does not want to address us. This is outstanding. I am already in a decent mood, man. Marcus the King Smith has already deemed himself the better man. Could be anybody. There's no time limit here, you know. Now remember what you're watching. These four guys are teams right now, but as they get eliminated, the last two guys that survive the eliminations will face each other. So it could be partners on either side, on both sides of the ring, or either side of the ring. Marcus with his guard, with the come to papa. This is what he does. It's the mind game. The king. He really believes that king shit, doesn't he? The Warrior and the King versus Rockstar Rosey, Badass Branden Campbell. And there it is. That was a ruse, and Marcus on the second lockup shows us his true colors, and Rockstar Rosey shows us his as he goes ahead for the backslide. Unbeknownst to him, Marcus snuck the tag. Look at that. I mean, as weird as it sounds, Marcus and Jose look like a team. They do look like a team. They're operating like a team. Love to see it if they're on the same page doing what they do and then got to face each other. Wouldn't that be? And here we go. Rosey and Branden step right up to the occasion. Yes, we are all useful in this matchup. We're going to get along when we need to, but it's just a means to the end. And look at Branden's wrestling game here as he's adapted styles from his last match with Acosta to his match with Marcus the King Smith. And I think I told you in his matchup, he can go with anybody. And Marcus, he's very surprised. I'm not going to say pleasantly either. Handful of hair right in front of the referee. Doesn't even have the respect to try to hide it. He's going for the Beal throw. But guess what? Branden said, oh no, hip toss. And he goes down with the second one. Watch this. He's got the 3 tiers. Oh, and that is actually close to a finishing move. If Marcus wasn't so close to the ropes. Then Branden Campbell having fun with Marcus the King. Oh, legal. That is a legal shot. It's a forearm strike. Palm strikes. Look at this. Marcus. Extremely innovative there out of desperation. Oh, and that did not work in the King's favor. Clothesline. And the King looks more like a bait fish that fell on the dock off of my hook last night. As Rosey and Branden are confusing the ever-loving hell out of the King. You guys enjoying this or what? Don't be afraid to comment. Here we go. 1, 2. Help us build up our Rumble. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you kids. Rumble, baby. Look how big Dane Bongino is on Rumble. There's nothing to fear here. And a cover. And of course, there's nothing to fear when Jose Acosta's in your corner. Yes, he's going to see the King as a useful idiot. And that's why he's probably the man that Jose is least intimidated by out there. That's why he saved him there. He don't want to go against Campbell and Rosey by himself. And that actually is kind of smart business. Branden has a big axe to grind. And Acosta is not that popular with Rosey either. Especially after things like that. Throwing the guy face first into the turnbuckle. Up and over goes the Rockstar. And a deep arm drag into the arm bar, or if you like, figure four on the arm. And he is working the ever-loving hell out of that left arm. He got to it, Acosta, and Rosey knows that. You got him down, don't take it for granted, because things like this happen. Chain break coming? Of course not. Irish whip across the ring, reversed by the Rockstar. Runs right into the elbow tricep of Acosta. Oh! How in the hell does he not have at least a separation? A shoulder separation at that point. Unbelievable. Quick reflexes by the Rockstar. And the Rockstar tagging out to Branden. Fires him in. Drop toe by the Rockstar. Leg drop to the back by Branden Campbell. Look at this quick thinking by Branden. Oh no, Acosta doesn't see it coming. Unbelievable. They might win it by count out. Then they'd have to face each other, Rosey and Branden. There are 5 minutes gone in the match. 5 minutes. Look at these two. They may argue their way into a 10 count. No, there goes the legal man, Jose, back in. Boy, they really got off the same page quick. Uh-oh, Jose with the old juke. Look at this, lands on his feet into a full sprint. And into the clothesline of one pissed off, badass Branden Campbell. Hey guys, who's got the momentum now? Rockstar and Branden Campbell. And look at this here. What's Branden going to do with him? This sucks for Jose. That'll crook your spine real quick. Somebody's ass going to the chiropractor Sunday or Monday. Oh, that only made matters worse. Oh, look at Jose trying to hang out for dear life. Nope, watch this. I love this. This is Branden's variation of a Vader bomb. And he's added some pepper to it. 1, 2. Oh, that's going to be it. 1. It would have been it if it wasn't for Marcus the King Smith, who also does not want to be alone in that ring versus Branden Campbell and Rockstar Rosey. There's no loyalty between these two snakes in the grass, but right now they're useful idiots. But they are, in fact, two scorpions. As you can see, Acosta proving me right, poking Branden in the eyes. But Branden gets his shit together. Marcus walks into a hip toss. Branden's smart enough not to take his own comeback. Slams him, and no skin off his nose if Rosey can get the cover. Whoever gets it. 1, 2, no. What a concept match, huh, folks? What a concept night. This is what we do on Fridays, guys. We wrestle. We do the same thing tomorrow night. If you're within earshot of Chicagoland or Southeast Wisconsin, we're in Woodstock, Illinois. We are in Chicagoland. Tomorrow night, all 4 of these guys will be in action, but the main event, Acosta goes after the heavyweight championship that he lost to the larger-than-life Aztec monster, Humac. 360 pounds, 6 feet of power. And I mean power. Wait till you see this kid. And look, you can see what you're dealing with tonight, or what he'll be dealing with tomorrow. Humac, the champion, Acosta with an overhand wrist lock. And he could easily put this on the big man tomorrow. This hold, he's got the body tighter. Got an unbelievable amount of pressure on the neck, the shoulder, the elbow. And look at Rosey whack away at the midsection. He's out of harm's way. Irish whip reversed. Sunset flip, and he got it. 1, 2, and that would have been a great finish of this match, seeing Acosta. Oh, what a drop kick. Acosta would have been eliminated. And let's see if he can eliminate him now. One, and he can't. He can't. How are you going to pin somebody in there as Marcus and Jose keep breaking it up for each other? Again, no loyalty there. They're using each other to avoid facing Campbell and Rosey one-on-one. Rosey and Campbell, they don't care. Whoever gets eliminated gets eliminated. They'll do business. That's why they're going to work together at this point. Oh, he's getting in the head of Marcus. Oh, what a full splash that was. All of his body weight. Why did he go for a cover? Because he wants to put him in his variation of the Dragon Sleeper. Wait till you see this, folks. This young guy is very innovative. Watch this. Oh. Oh. Oh, unbelievable. Marcus knows if Jose gets eliminated, he's in there with these two guys alone. There goes his shot for being the better man tonight. Marcus having his way with Acosta. Drives him down. Cover. And there! The King's in again. Unbelievable. 10 minutes have expired. 10 minutes gone. Look at this face. He says, would I cheat? These two are operating very well as a team tonight. And they are a team insofar as they have the same common goal. I think they would really love to get the trash out of the way, so to speak, and then face each other in a wrestling of its purest form, as it's meant to be. No rule breaking. Move for move. Tit for tat. Mano a mano. And that's what happens if these two get rid of Acosta and Marcus. But Acosta apparently has something to say about that. Beautiful slam. He's out of harm's way. He flipped the script on Rockstar Rosey before we even knew what hit him. So how the hell could Rosey see it coming? We're observers, we're not even participants, and we saw that. Look at this here. Here comes Acosta with a spear and runs right into that Burmese sleeper. You saw he hit it on Marcus earlier. It's locked in. Good night, Jose. Good night, Jose. If he can get it in, it's in. Night-night, poo-poo. Night-night, poo-poo. Night-night. Go to sleep, El Guerrero. Rest your big bloodshot eyes. The rock star is trying to make you dip out. Your arm is just dropped twice. Come on! I was enjoying it. I thought that was it. I thought that was it, folks. I thought it was Costa out, and then Marcus would get what's coming to him, but no. Forearm. Gut shot. Irish whip. Rosey caught up in the moment. Trying to get that bulldog. Oh! This just can't be, man. This is ridiculous. Unbelievable. Right in the jaw. And that might be it. That might be it. Oh! Branden Campbell busted that right up. Right up. I honestly thought that was it. Branden, though, going tit for tat. I don't fault him. When in Rome, do what the Romans do. Marcus and Jose set the pace. And Rosey digs down deep, kicks out of that one. These are good matches tonight, folks. I'm sorry. This is compelling. Life imitating art again. I love it. Two. Ooh, Rosey getting his mud checked. My biker friends call it the mud check. The mental test. And look at this one. Rosey getting up to his feet. He's definitely not in prime area in that ring tonight right now, but he's up. Sometimes, like they say, 90% of it is showing up. Irish whip, ducks the clothesline. This This time he hits the crossbody. 1, 2. Oh, and he almost scores the pinfall. Marcus up first. High knee to the stomach, solar plexus. Rams him face first into the mat. Couldn't get his hands down to protect him even if he wanted to. Hey, but Rosey on the elbow. He moves on the elbow, delivers one of his own. And right now the playing field has been leveled. Rosey up to a knee. Rosey trying to make the tag. Marcus makes the tag first. Get over there, Rosey. No! Unbelievable. Again, don't believe these guys in any way, shape, or form, Acosta and Marcus, are a team. They just don't want to face Branden and Rosey by themselves. Whoa, and that almost had Jose and Marcus against Branden by himself. And look at this inverted bear hug. This is smart at this point because Rosey's already deprived of oxygen, blood flow. The lactic acid is building up. Look how red Rosey is from the chest up. He's really taking a lot of a punishment. Getting up to his feet, trying to get over to make the tag. He's up. He's up. He's got endurance. I don't think Acosta really knew how much until this moment. Oh, Rosey's groggy, but he's swinging, kid. Just keep swinging. Oh, God, he caught him off guard and right in the back of the head with that shin. Tags out to the King. King taking his time. That makes me nervous. I guess he's going to go for the submission. He's softening him up right now. I'll tell you what he's softening him up for. This is not a cloverleaf. This is not the walls of Jericho. This is the bow and arrow lock. A move. Oh, unbelievable. 1, 2, into a pin. That hold was actually made famous, and a lot of championship titles were won in the old NWA territories via Bobby Bald Eagle with the bow and arrow lock. And he's trying to go through the legs of the Marcus the King Smith, who's smart enough to get a hold of that leg. It's a battle of the wills right now, and Marcus wins by scissoring the leg. Here comes Acosta. Oh, drives that shin into the back. Marcus knocks Campbell off the turnbuckle, and he's coming in. No, don't let him get the best of you, Branden. I don't blame you, but now they're working over Rosey. They want to eliminate Rosey, and they want Branden Campbell 2-on-1. That's what they want. Oh, what an elbow. Cover, 1, 2, and Branden can't get over there. Rosey, impressive show of heart and fortitude. These fans are not pleased with the King or El Guerrero. And now Marcus talking shit, telling him what he's going to do, calculating it. I've had enough of you. It's time to put you away. Rosey has other plans. He's trying to get somewhere in this injury. He's trying to win matches, and that beautiful little tap-tap-taparoo on the chin might do it. Look at though, Rosey is so groggy. He's taking a lot of punishment. He's got to get by Marcus still. It's 4 inches away. Inverted atomic drop, and that's going to rearrange the family jewels, but also the tailbone. You see, that's why that move is not illegal. This, however, is illegal. How much can Rosey take, even if he survives? If he survives this round, he might be slim pickings for the next round. Look at him fight to get over there. And look at Marcus. Marcus distracts the ref. Oh, Branden, I'd hate to deal with Branden when this thing's all over. Double Russian leg sweep. And Marcus says, be my guest. Oh, no. Come on, Rosey, kick out. No. What a matchup, guys. If you're a wrestling fan, this has got to be your kink. Tell your friends about us, man. Word of mouth. I will guarantee you there's no other wrestling anywhere in the world like ours. And look at this. The tag is made once again. I can't wait to see what happens when it's elimination. I'm surprised there hasn't been an elimination yet. And it's not for lack of trying. It's just Rosey. It's got some Kong-sized balls. Yes, I said it. Rockstar Rosey has some Kong-sized balls tonight, and he brought them with him to this ring, to this match. Marcus acting like he don't have a care in the world. It's all fun and games until Rosey moves on the knee. Who knows what that did to the fibia and the tibia, Marcus the King Smith. So he doesn't need it. He keeps rolling over, and he tags Acosta. Look at Rosey might get there. This is the closest he's been. Oh! I thought he had it, friends. I really did that time. The tag is made right in front of the referee. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Watch this here, and Branden comes to life on Acosta. Takes him down. I told you this was going to happen. Branden's been pissed for the last 10 minutes. Beautiful old school drop kick. Gets Jose Acosta right in the sides of the face. Listen to these people. Fire up, Branden, fire up. Look at that, man. Acosta, so smart. Goes into the rope so Branden can't go for the cover. What's Branden going to do? I can't wait to see. Got him up on the shoulders, and I think he was... No, Acosta's out, and he tags Marcus Smith. Marcus, backstabber, and a cover. 1, 2, oh! It doesn't get any closer. We are at the 20-minute mark, folks. The 20-minute mark. Oh, and look at Marcus. He still doesn't want to face him. And there we go. 1, 2, hey, oh! Unfortunately, Branden Campbell is the first eliminated. Rockstar Rosey will now face King and Jose. Uh-oh, they're starting to get off the... There's press! Yeah, he don't like what happened to his friend. He don't like what they did to him. Smart. And here he goes, right for that sleeper, son. That's working smart. It's working hard, but it's working smart. He's got that sleeper locked in, my friends. He's got that sleeper locked in. Acosta, it might be night-night poo-poo. It looks like we're going to see Rosey versus the Science, and that's what we started with tonight, to see who's the better man. Look at Acosta try to get back for the tag. Oh, but look at this. Rosey, so determined. He wants to win matches. He's at that point in his career where if he racks up the wins, he's going to get attention in the industry as a whole. And eventually, some in the World Wrestling Entertainment or other places that can pay him good are going to know it. And that's the, no, that tag does not count. That tag, good call by Honky Lips. Honky Lips, Ian Anderson. But Jose makes the tag. All that hard work, a thumb to the eye. Marcus the King Smith, neck breaker, and a cover. 1, 2, hey, oh! Unbelievable. I thought that was it, folks. I honestly believe that was it. Rosey fighting back, staying alive. Acosta's still in the ring. He never made it out. And here comes the backslide. No! He's got him in the gory special. Acosta into his finishing move. Marcus, the legal man. No! Acosta's the legal man. He gives a be my guest, be my guest, be my guest. Rosey has been eliminated. It comes down to Acosta and Smith. Who is the better man? Who is the best man? It all comes down to this, folks. What a story that unfolded before our very eyes tonight. Each one was taking turns being the useful idiot, and now it's mano a mano. Mano a mano, and here we go. The referee calls for a ringing of the bell for this final stage, this final fall of the night. Who's the better man, Acosta or Smith? Look at these two. They're both pulling hair. And there's no love lost there. What's a referee to do at this point? This is not going to be a clean break. The referee better have eyes in the back of his head. We haven't seen one pure clean wrestling move yet. Hair pulling, no clean breaks. Acosta finally gets control in the science. Watch this, I know it, you know. Watch this. Oh, unbelievable. Marcus is out of there. Referee Honky Lips catches him using the ropes for leverage. He's going again. Honky caught him again. These two guys want to be the better man. It's interesting to see what two assholes will do to each other, and they are, in fact, by definition, 2023 standards, assholes. Sorry, folks. Acosta is the biggest asshole right now, is the bigger asshole right now, as he's drove Marcus down to the corner. Marcus moves, and Acosta, nobody home. Marcus hooks the leg and the rope at the same time, and it's like bigger, biggest of the assholes. Isn't this interesting, folks? Look at this guy. A handful of tights. This is unbelievable. Honky Lips has got his hands full. Japanese sunset by the king and a pug of the tights. These guys have not done one thing without breaking the rules yet. Wow, I mean, I guess in a sense that's innovative in its own. Honky Lips, I hope he had a big lunch. That's all I got. I hope he had a big lunch. Honky Lips has his hands full. Fans are actually popping for Honky Lips catching them. The sunset flip attempt. Acosta, 1, 2, and they had each other pinned. And now, 1, 2, Jeez, Honky's working his ass off tonight. These two guys have tremendous back and forth. I told you before, they've got great wrestling talent. They've just got beyond prowess, I guess is what I'm saying. Right now, Marcus has established his dominance, and he has targeted the back of Acosta. Big elbow right into the sternum. Catches him with a second. Going to the well again, it looks like. With a spin on it. Oh! And that might do it. 1, 2, no! Acosta, you cannot take away his guts. That was a gutsy and ballsy kick out. Most guys would have been pinned, but look at that. The chin music on the king. And look at Acosta hurt the back of his head. He's holding it. Marcus is down. He doesn't know what hit him. It's the chin, it's the button. And he stomps through. And now he's going to have his way with Marcus the King Smith. Driving those shin bones into the sternum. Uh-oh, watch this. Oh, and that's going to be it. The final nail in the coffin. 2, no! Hand it to Marcus. Like him or not, one hell of a resilient athlete. One hell of a resilient athlete. Acosta's got him tied up in a rear naked choke like Marcus is dipping. You can see the slowing down of the arm, the hand. Pretty soon there'll be no movement. When there's no movement, referee goes and checks that hand 3 times. On the 3rd time, if it drops, Jose's the better man tonight. 2. Oh! The king does have pride. Unbelievable. Oh! Beautiful! Unbelievable resilience by the king. He's got the... Oh! Look at this here. He's got him all kind of tied up. He's got him tied up in a figure 4. Hand it to the king, folks. Hand it to the king. Resilient. Unbelievably resilient. Look at him go. He's got him locked up and tied up in that figure 4 with some pepper on it. Now we're going to find out what Acosta's made of. Are you a man or are you a mouse? This is what makes Acosta one of the top 24 talents anywhere in the world tonight. He's unbelievable. And look at that. He has flipped a script on Marcus the King Smith as he has rolled through and reversed the pressure of the figure 4 on Marcus. Now Acosta... No! Marcus hangs on and drives him back. What a great war of attrition. I think that's the right term. War of attrition. Unbelievable. Acosta has guts. Marcus has guts. They've got drive. They want to win a match. And look at that. Acosta gets to the rope. Marcus is selling his left leg as well. These guys, can they walk? Marcus is putting weight on the leg. Let's see what Acosta has in the lower body. He's not even trying yet. Oh, see what I mean? They did something beautiful as far as wrestling goes, and they got to screw it up with a gouge of the eyes. Marcus swings wildly, fires him in, swings at the head. Both men thinking the same thing, and it's a double knockout. It's a double knockout.
2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8. And Acosta's up. Nope, they're up at the same time. They're up. Oh! Marcus is still talking shit. Slugfest. Impressive uppercut by Acosta, followed up by an impressive chop by Marcus. And now, here we go. Chop-a-mania, folks. Jeez, that's gotta hurt. Imagine a night these guys have had. Like them or not, they've been in the ring a lot tonight, and it's still about who's the better man. May the better man win. Big slam by Marcus out of nowhere. You gotta hand it to him. What an athlete. All that running is paying off because his recuperative powers are off the chain. So are his gum flapping skills. He says he's gonna crown Acosta. Right into the knee! Acosta playing possum! Folks, it has been a long, hard road tonight. But El Guerrero, Jose Acosta, is the best man at this Friday Frenzy. Unbelievable. Jose Acosta. What better way to go into tomorrow night's heavyweight championship match against Humac. And Humac, I know you're watching. Like El Guerrero or not, he had an unbelievable night tonight.